Hello everyone, in this video we are going to discuss about outbreeding devices. First of all, you should know meaning of breeding. The breeding is nothing but simply I can say it is a reproduction. Now when you talk about the reproduction, if the reproduction taking place within the group, what we call it as inbreeding. That means reproduction among the same group, whereas another kind of the reproduction is reproduction among the different groups. So what you call it as outbreeding. So inbreeding means reproduction among the same group, whereas outbreeding is a phenomenon in which there is a reproduction among the different groups of organisms. Right. Now come to the outbreeding devices. When you talk about the outbreeding devices, there is a beautiful definition for you. Plants are developing such a devices to avoid self-pollination. At the same time, encourage the cross-pollination. What do you call it as outbreeding devices? Means the plants develop such a devices in order to avoid a self-pollination. At the same time, they wanted to go for cross-pollination. Now the question is why they wanted to go for cross-pollination or outbreeding. The question is very simple. The basic concept of the sexual reproduction is to have the enormous variation. When you go for the self-pollination, the variation is very less. The ratio of the variation is very less. But basically the plants need variety. They want a lot of variation. So in order to achieve the different variations, large number of variation, they have to go for cross-pollination. So in order to carry on out cross-pollination, in order to have so much amount of variation, they have to choose some kind of the breeding technique called the outbreeding devices. So they develop such a devices which are followers. Number 1, pollen release and stigma receptivity are not synchronized. Listen, pollen release and stigma receptivity are not synchronized. Means whenever the pollen grains are matured ready for the pollination, at the same time the same flower stigma is not ready for the pollination or not matured. So automatically self-pollination is objected. Number 2, anther and stigma placed at different position. Suppose there is a bisexual flower, there is a definitely possibility of self-pollination. What happens in this case? Anther is a more lower position, whereas stigma is at the top. So they are not able to reach easily. So that is a category what you call it as anther and stigma placed at different position. Number 3, self-incompatibility. It is inbuilt mechanism. There are some species of angiosperm plants develop some kind of chemical interaction. That means what? The same flower or same plant, flower, anther not able to fuse with the egg of the same group technically or chemically. What you call it as self-incompatibility. They are only out for cross-pollination. Then the 4th category of the technique is unisexual flowers. You know very well, unisexual means male and female flowers separated. So here very rarely there is a self-pollination. So mostly in this case there is only that outbreeding is possible. So these are the ways. The plants avoid the self-pollination. So they go ahead with the cross-pollination in order to achieve so many variations that nature needs.